Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the dive. We have German Dave with us right now, and we're just waiting on American Dash. Until then, Dave, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm fit. I'm not even that tired yet.
Not even that tired yet. Well, it's slightly earlier, I suppose, than we're usually doing this.
Talking Chiesa always brings my always brings my blood to boil, so I'm good to go.
Yes, of course. Guys, like and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Please kick it all off for us. Get it into the algorithm so we can spread the good word, the Chiesa word, if you will. It has to be talked about. Quite frankly, it just does. It just has to be talked about tonight. It is essentially the midway point of the mercato. So
And
why
nothing happened.
not? Well, no, nothing did happen. It's just mostly rumors. But I mean, some of them are worth talking about. Regardless, we're gonna recap them. You know that we're not the biggest fans of coming here day in, day out, saying the exact same thing with the exact same rumors. So I think this is fitting to kind of just 2 weeks in, do a quick little recap, hit some major points, and just ignore all the things that kind of fizzled out because they were nothing.
Yep.
Still waiting for that Allegri video. Did I promise an Allegri video?
Did we?
Remind us. I mean,
Did we
we
do
say
that?
no to a lot of
Well,
things.
was it Dash again? I mean, who wants to talk Allegri all the time? It's gotta be Dash, right? I mean, I don't mind. We love Max, but
You can.
Dash is the Milan simp here.
Actually, they just played too, didn't they? So,
Yeah, they
what
won.
was this? Did they win? Okay.
They won.
Um.
They won 3-1. Rabiot brace.
Oh, nice. That's why I saw a picture of him on socials. All right, that
Yes,
makes
sir.
sense. Man, it is
Was it
snowing.
brace? I hope I'm not lying to you guys.
It's snowing like a mofo here again. So of course, as soon as
Yep,
I got home today,
Rabiot brace.
yeah, I had to spend an hour shoveling the snow again, just to shovel again once the show is over. So that's the kind of weather we're getting tonight.
Yep.
I missed the game because I had to shovel snow. So here we did. And Dash, okay, apparently it was Dash. So he's the asshole. He's not here yet.
I told you it was Dash.
He's
Who else?
coming. Just stick it to him. Once he shows up, just stick it to him.
Challenge him.
And then whatever. Then I'll do all the work and create the show, and he'll show up and just talk for it. So
Hey, just shortly before we go into everything, do you want to know how Milan beat Como?
how was that?
With 32% ball possession. Scored 3 goals with an XG of 1.28. 7 shots total, 2 big chances. Meanwhile, Como 68% ball possession, also 1.78, so half a goal more. 18 shots, 2 big chances.
Is that not
Classic,
the most Allegri
the
thing you can do?
most classic Max game. Ah,
That's
man,
funny.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I mean, I guess we can pop into there real quick and just take a look. I know this is more of a transfer show, but I guess our standings in a sense do tie into that, right? As in, how serious of a challenge is this? Is this a top 4 challenge, or is this a Scudetto challenge? Let's just hit that right off the point, right off the bat, right? Like, what are we building for? What is, I guess, our goal going into this mercato and the next half of the season, right? Is this just a top 4 push? 39 points now. We're all even. There's no games in hand.
Yep.
We are 7 points back from Inter in first, but only 1 point back from Napoli in third now. What do we got here, Dave? What do you think?
Look, I think the idea was always just securing the top 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then who knows again who will get the 5th Champions League spot? We find out. It's gonna be for certain the Premier League, and let's see who else will get
I
it.
don't count on that though, right?
No, you can't count on that. But the number one plan or number one like what we have to achieve is securing the Champions League, and we seem to be on the right track. But it's they're God willing, God knows like where it leads us, right? I
Mhm.
mean, we have a stable team right now. We have an idea of football. We have a leader finally, or a coach that is a leader behind the team that can actually rally the troops, that makes them work hard on the pitch actually. There's finally a certain idea of pressing, and who knows where it will take us. I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna be disappointed if we fall out of the Champions League spots because that would be a disaster, especially after how it started out.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna put a ceiling on it.
Yeah, I think that's a good approach. Don't put a
Yeah,
ceiling on it. We're
yeah,
currently in fourth. Of course, Roman fifth. We just have
yeah,
the plus minus thanks to that last game.
yeah,
Honestly, that pushed us
yeah,
just 4 points ahead of them
yeah,
now, right?
yeah. And
But
Roma's kinda inconsistent. I
they
think
are.
like if we keep our stable platform, I think that we will stay above them, honestly, without too much of a problem as well, I think. The question is how far up can we go? And in my
Well,
opinion, honestly, it's so hard to catch Inter because they beat the small teams like on a consistent level and
yeah.
only drop maybe points here and there against the bigger team, and even those they win them a lot. So I don't think that catching Inter is possible because I don't. We have we may have the weird draw and everything like in between as well, but yeah,
It's 7 points.
honestly, I can imagine us getting second, and
Second, well,
honestly,
that's 4 points. That's doable. Milan's
yeah.
been, up and down a
Also,
little bit,
somewhat shaky here and there, but yeah,
and then again, so has Napoli, right? So I
yeah,
think honestly, to be realistic, a second place finish would be very,
yeah,
very tangible at this point. Inter, yeah, there's 16 games. Anything can happen. For or against us, right? But man, at this point, I say you put your eyes onto second and see where that takes you. That
exactly.
being said, that sets us up for the mercato. We are looking to necessarily win, but it's not like win at all costs, break the bank. We're going for the Scudetto. We just need to keep this trajectory. So we'll tie that back in at the end once again. And thank you, Dash, for joining us. How you doing?
I'm here to talk to you about why Max Allegri should come back. Isn't this the video we're supposed to do in the Max video?
Shut up.
Apparently, you promised something here. You read the comments.
No, you want to know why? Honestly, because I saw it, and I want to give a shout out to Chris because that was at the Sassuolo watch along at the very, very end, at like literally the last tidbit when we were just like signing off. I said on there, and our next video is why Max should return to Juventus, and Chris caught it. So big ups to Chris because he watched the because you know how we do our regular outro screen and then
Yeah.
we just say some like
Random
shenanigans and some nincompoop crap. Chris actually caught that. So I don't know if the fear of Allegri just lives on with Chris or or he just happened to be there at the right place and right time.
Well, I think that's something we can certainly do, as we just talked about with the standings. They're 4 points away. We don't play them till later in the season, but I think this is going to come to a head at some point. So yeah, we'll put that in. We'll do that for you, as you say yourself. Very loyal watcher, you are.
He
Absolutely,
is.
you are. So yeah,
Very
this is
loyal,
something we
very
can do.
active on the Discord too.
Absolutely. All right, Dash. So you did come just in time. We covered the boring shit just so you didn't have to. We are getting into none other than Chiesa.
Why? That is just probably the best timing ever. Okay, let's do it. As long as I have my Lord and Savior Skippy here, I'll be good to go.
He hasn't shown up yet.
Damn it!
We'll see.
Still hasn't come.
People
All right.
people roll in here, right?
Will you ever bury the hatchet?
Until the season ends. I'm sorry. I'm doing my victory
Oh
lap
no,
until the
I am
season ends.
just asking because he seemed pretty friendly and measured and everything the last couple of times. But maybe he wants the grass to grow over it. So
That's fine. I'm holding it until the season ends and then I let it go.
okay. Okay.
All right. Well, I think there still needs to be
Just
some.
5 more months, guys. 5 more months.
We need to let the grass grow over on the Chiesa thing too. I believe with Dash, because I feel like you had some burned bridges when he left. I mean, I think I did too. Dave, well, you're a Liverpool fan. I think that's the first thing. What has he done at Liverpool? You've watched him. You're closeted, not even a closeted Liverpool fan. Let's go.
Look, no, not even closet. You're right. No, look. Every time he comes onto the pitch from the bench, he is awesome, right? Because he gets subbed in at the, I don't know, 65th, 70th minute, something like that. And plays against players who have been running for that exact amount of time and can take advantage of that. And that's where he has been at his best. And when he starts games, he's still like his energy fizzles like somewhat after halftime. And honestly, the only games he gets to start are still like FA Cup games. They're out of the Carabao Cup now for a while as well. And even with Mo Salah being at AFCON, he barely saw playing time. And I don't know. Look, I don't see a future at Liverpool for him in any way, shape, or form. The question is, are we the ones to bring the prodigal son back, basically? So I don't know. I don't have a future outlook for him at Liverpool because I don't see a future there. I know he said he wants to fight for his minutes, which is admirable. And honestly, it looks to me in his time there that he grew a lot. You don't hear a lot of comments. You don't hear anything from Ramadani from this side. If there had been comments, you hear them much even quicker in the English media than from Italian media, because the reporters like report even more there because there are so many beat writers at every team and covering them, and there hasn't been like the slightest like weird comment or anything from Chiesa or his side. Like in my opinion, it seems like he grew a lot. It just seems, yeah, I don't know. If he happened to look, we're not saying he will play a lesser role than at Liverpool or on a similar level. Like he will play more with us for sure than at Liverpool. And he can play both sides, right? So he wouldn't be just a Vaisirdis. So if you have injuries or whatever on the right side, he can do that as well. So there would be an even bigger use case for him for us than at Liverpool. But overall, man, I don't know. The finances are hard. I don't get why Liverpool would let him go on loan when they need backups right now. The only reason they would let him go on loan would be if they get a winger that is ready right now that can challenge Salah, because Salah hasn't been like, he played atrocious so far this season. So they need a winger that is ready right now to take on those minutes. They need the left winger, honestly, because Gakpo isn't it, and their young winger Rio is 17, and he's not ready to play game in game out yet. So honestly, they need almost two wingers. So I don't know why they would do that when they evidently need that slot still to be filled right now. Pun intended with slot.
Well,
So
So, honestly, like for me, he's just an Italian Conceição.
well, yeah,
Like,
we said that.
like he literally is, because like for example, I'm pulling, so I have it on here where I'm looking at it. Last game he played 60 minutes against Barnsley, 6.5 FA Cup third round. He was the worst player rated on the pitch.
yeah, that's the game he started. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely atrocious. January 8th against Arsenal, 0 minutes. 5 minutes against Fulham, January 4th. Leeds United, 11 minutes, still a 6 average or a 6.0 rating.
Yep.
December 27th against Wolves, he played 61 minutes, 6.6. Then 1 minute against Tottenham, 7 minutes against Brighton, the bench against Leeds, 4 minutes against Sunderland, the bench against West Ham, 14 minutes against PSV, and 6.3. 22 minutes against Nottingham Forest, 6.2 rating, 7 minutes against City, 2 minutes against Real, bench against Villa, full 90 against Crystal Palace, worst player on the pitch with the full 90. Brentford, 29 minutes, again, 6.6. The only decent performance that he had was October 19th against Manchester United. 18 minutes, he had an assist, and that got him up to a 7.1 rating. So for me, we already have Conceição. What's the point of having Chiesa where if I'm looking at his minutes, and the only reason why he hasn't gotten any kind of injuries or any kind of concerns is because he's averaging 25, 30 minutes in general. So he's not being played that much. And we already have, again, Zhegrova, who isn't 100% healthy. We have Conceição. So it's like, why would you that's essentially more expensive than both of them combined? And for me, that's why it makes no sense. He hasn't been able to dominate. Like, for example, against Barnsley, they're a third division, I believe, second or third division English team.
Yeah, I believe was it League 2 or League 1? League 1 would be third division, League 2 would be fourth division.
League 1.
League
So
1,
you
okay,
you
so
mean to
third.
tell me that he was the worst rated player against that team? And he started with Jones, Ngumba, Gakpo, and then McAllister, and then Zobozai. And again, these are, I want to say, more of your backup players, and they're all 8.8, 8, 7.5, 7.6. The Gomez, who was a defender that got taken out the 60-minute, was rated better than Chiesa. The keeper was a 6.6. And he mostly got his down rating because of a card, and that ended up being a goal. But Chiesa, you mean to tell me when your entire offensive line is averaging no lower than 7.5, Chiesa gets a 6.5 against, I'm going to be frank, plumbers. So it's like, what am I? He was a player in the month in October. Good Lord. Here we go.
Eddie, whatever he was, I'm sorry, but he played like shit. Whatever he was, I watched every single game. I'm sorry, but he played like dog shit. Sorry.
Good Lord.
He had a decent March and a decent September. Everything else has been okay to bad.
I'm sorry.
Actually, let's compare. Chiesa to Conceição.
He was their player in the month in October. What has he done since then?
He has way less
Yeah.
technicality, slightly. Yeah, he's
Bro,
he's not even as good.
In October, they were still playing Carabao Cup games where he actually played heavy minutes because they were subbing their players. And what happened? They lost against Crystal Palace. And we haven't seen him since, like barely. That's the issue. Like he played a lot. He had a couple of scorers off the bench. And in the Carabao Cup, he even started some, but yeah.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because his best performance of the season, September 23rd, 90 minutes against Southampton, the Carabao Cup, 2 assists, got an 8.9 rating.
Exactly.
And then a game against Crystal Palace, 16 minutes, he got a goal, and then the assist against Man United. Those were roughly about 3 weeks, if not less. Yeah, he played roughly about 120 minutes.
Yeah,
between those games.
Dude, he is a sympathetic figure for Liverpool fans. They love him because he is a good character. They like him. He carries sympathy. He brings Italian culture. Like honestly, the Liverpool fans love him for what he brought to the club. It's just he doesn't have the trust of the coach. And yes, he came with injury problems, came with fitness problems, still has fitness issues. I'm sorry, but if you lack the energy to play, and you're tired after 45 minutes against, as Dash said, plumbers, then we have an issue right there. Look, the only reason, or I don't know, the couple of positives are, look, he knows Juventus, he knows the fans, he knows how to. I hope he learned a bit or learned how to behave himself better in interviews and in the media and all of that, and how to carry himself like a professional. I hope he learned something. But yeah, I still think he could be a good bench player. The issue is he earns a shit ton of money for a bench player.
Exactly.
Look, Liverpool doesn't want a loan, and I don't think we will get him on loan. That's number one.
Unless
And
it's
if
like an
we
automatic obligation, maybe.
yes,
But
yeah.
it's basically
But even then, if we happen to trigger an obligation or buy him outright or have an option or whatever, like what is the salary we bring him back for?
you
I'm not even paying 5 million for a bench. Like I know it's Chiesa, but you can't pay him even 5 million to sit on the bench.
Okay, so this is a good question then, and pulls it out here.
On Canadian
Do
Dave, I just want to. So I do have the minute totals. So he played roughly close to 200 minutes for the entire month of October. 90 minutes for the EFL Cup, October 29th. 29 minutes against Brentford, October 25th for the Premier League. 45 minutes against Frankfurt in the Champions League. And then 18 minutes against Man United, October 19th. And then October 4th, he was on the bench for Chelsea, didn't see the field. So within 200 minutes, that was his only sample size he had for that. And again, October is generally where you have Champions League, EFL Cup, and Premier League, and he was barely utilized to 50% of those matches. Go
And
on,
October and November was exactly the spell where Liverpool's season went to hell. They kind of stabilized now. They play way better again, finally. But that was a month and a half from hell as well for them. And yeah, I don't know how much it makes sense to bring up his player of the month of October because everybody was all the players were trash in that spell.
Yeah, and that's it. I honestly I have nothing else to say about Chiesa, and I don't even want to talk about him anymore.
And I mean because you have the results handy as well in the games, right?
Yeah,
I mean, look, feel free to tell us the results as well because I can
the October results.
Yeah.
It was 0-3 loss against Crystal Palace, 3-2 loss to Brentford. The Frankfurt game, Liverpool did win that one 5-1. They lost to Man United and they lost to Chelsea. So one win that entire month. But again, this is me just kind of going at Eddie's comment because he only played 100 minutes, October player of the month. Personally, I don't like him. I don't.
That's not an argument. We don't need even to entertain that as much as we did, honestly.
So, okay, so don't entertain it.
We're done with it. We're done with it. Next topic.
All right. And just what I wanted to finish it on. I know I already alluded to it, but we are fighting or debating McKennie's agent for 2 years now about €500,000, like whether we pay him 2.5 or 3 million.
Well, is that not the same with Yildiz?
Yeah, and they are starters. Yildiz is a star. He has already what is it? Almost 20 GA in all competitions. I believe Serie A almost like 13, 14, something like that. And we are debating about €500,000 for those. And I don't know if we will never bring in a player that sits on the bench behind Yildiz and pay him more than that. And if we do, sorry, Como, but what the hell is happening? Or Tolini or whoever is doing the deal.
Well, and this is why it needs to be brought up because, quite frankly, I have been upset, and if you follow me on Twitter, if you haven't, or us at the Dive YT on X there, I've kind of been poking at all of these reports, and it has to be mentioned that Matteo and Fabrizio, the two of them, I don't know why both of them are posting together now. They're both added at the same time, but the two of them have consistently for the first 2 weeks of this mercato been glazing this whole Chiesa thing. And then because all this news is coming out that basically the deal is ridiculous, it's not going to happen, they finally had to backtrack. And then it was like, oh, big news. It's not actually happening. Not everything is big news. And the problem is, and it was it Sport today? It was one of, I had to comment on it again because they continue to use the net values and people keep on coming to me. It's like, well, in Italy, they only use the net values of how much he's worth. It's like, cool. Use the net values, and then people think he's $6 million. He's $12 million. That's his salary, 11 point something.
10 in euros, 10.798 million euros. I have it right here
So,
handy.
so cool.
That's gross.
Use the net. And now fans are going out there thinking, oh, well, he's only 6 million euros. We're not even paying Yildiz that much. He wants that much. We might not even give him that much, right? The star player, the best player on our team. So, okay, he wants to reduce his salary. By how much? So the thing is even if we reduce his salary, you still, for financial fair play, for the actual club finances, for the books, you have to use the gross number. What he gets in his pocket at the end of the year after he pays his taxes
That doesn't matter
doesn't
to us.
fucking matter, guys.
Exactly.
So that's why this has to be said. And Obito here is saying, why are we even talking about it? Because nobody else is shutting up about it. And here we are trying to say, at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. It's your nostalgia. I don't care if you sell, and we can talk about this a bit later. We can sell Kyle George with a 30% sell-on clause, or not us, but get a 30% sell-on clause from the 40 million. So there's 12 million. And now people are out there, oh, we can buy Chiesa. You still can't fucking buy Chiesa with 12 million bucks. So let's put this one to rest. If you love Chiesa, if you hate Chiesa, that's neither here nor there. We have to look at the reality of the situation. And unless something crazy happens, just put this one to bed and move on.
Yeah.
Unless
all there is to it.
Yeah. And we might as well just roll into the Kyle George thing. Why not? Let's mention Kyle George. Let's get into the rest of the market here. And well, I pretty much said if Mango want to buy Kyle George, $40 million, 30% resale. If that happens, we get 12 million bucks. All right, cool. Let's hope it happens.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, why not? There's not really a whole lot else to say other than that might be a thing. Cool. We'll see if it happens. But that has to happen. And here's the thing, right? It's not like FIFA where 1 second you sell a player and then the next second you can go and buy a player. The world doesn't work that quickly, right? There's a couple of days in between. So what if that sale happens at like deadline hour? Okay, well, tough luck. We can use that in the summer now. There's nothing else we can do with that.
You can't do anything about it, man.
Yeah.
You sold him, that's it. It's not in your hands anymore. Whenever you get the cash flow, you get it.
So let's just wait and see. And if we get it, cool. I'll be happy. I mean, he's in Brazil. Does it really matter to us what he does?
Hey, there's one more rumor. I'm even more excited. I'm hopeful that it is in your rundown. So we'll find out.
No, go ahead. Roll into it.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't have the rundown in front of me. Hold up.
Okay. We get that. Well, in that case, we'll talk about some other loans until you have it up. Ruki, Sassuolo's looking at him. He hasn't had any minutes. Sure, absolutely. Get him somewhere where we can get some time. I don't think there's any contention there from anybody. I mean, I'd love to see him play, but he doesn't move him somewhere. Sassuolo, I mean, yeah, he's still starting our team. Perfect. That we trashed a couple weeks ago. All right. Dave, you got it ready?
Hold up.
Still working. Okay. Next possible loan. Pedro Felipe.
But I have it in front of me at least now.
Okay. I'll just finish this quickly. Pedro Felipe, same thing. Never seen him. Hasn't played a minute. Sure. There's a few teams looking at him. Find one that fits. Doesn't really matter the money. What you're doing, just get him those minutes. And let's see what happens next. All right, Dave.
All right, so you have actually the one even in the rundown, and that's what got me excited. Arthur Melo.
Yes.
Did we ever expect a money return on that?
We forgot about it. Let's be honest.
I didn't forget about it because he still, honestly, earns pretty high salaries. So I think we're paying half of it, right?
Yeah.
I forgot what the exact loan deal is. But if they happen to keep him and buy him permanently for what is it that you wanted, 10 million? Jesus.
I said between 10 and 15 I've seen.
I did not expect that.
And well, again, Brazil. Where did all this Brazil money come from? All of a sudden,
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Maybe they just have less competition there geopolitically on the continent. They got a bit more money flowing.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's Chelsea, Benfica, Sporting. Yeah, the teams that are buying South America.
Okay, Dan's mentioned this a couple times. Bernardo Silva. He's a free agent in the summer. That's a summer
never
thing.
gonna happen.
Just put it to bed in the summer. And
even the summer, he's too expensive.
Yeah, and that's likely the case. But we can reassess that in the summer. That once again is just another, just
dumb.
I'm a journalist. I need to write something today. I need to put so many words out in the paper. Oh, let's see who's a free agent that I can glaze up that maybe could go to Juventus, possibly 5% chance. Okay, that's
Bernardo. I don't know if he would fare well in Serie A.
Yeah,
I mean he can play a slow game style, which is nice. Like he can help break down low blocks, but he is very slender and very small, like very, very small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Okay. Do you think it could be our club secretly moving Kinnan out this summer and somehow Chiesa is going to be
the alternative is Chiesa delete the club?
No.
That's just why would you even put that in my head? Like no, I don't. That's the reality.
I'm not gonna entertain that. I'm hoping that if Kenan at some point will move for hopefully 100 or 150 million euros, that we will get a very talented winger that I don't know that has high quality as well.
Yeah. This guy here, I wonder if he's still around, this Oviedo guy.
Don't know, don't care. I mean, if he says he's out because
funny. Yeah, he's like, why are you talking about Chiesa? So we say, okay, fuck Chiesa. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm out. Okay, like, if you are not out.
Here's the thing, pal. This is our channel, our stream. We talk about what we want. We can listen to feedback and kind of steer the conversation to requests, but cool, you're out.
It's just silly. Like, if you have something to say it. We want to talk about it. But
good Lord.
I mean, fuck guys. Don't be retarded. Okay. Jeff is in the stream. How's it going? He, I imagine, is very pleased this week because he hates Real Madrid.
Yes, he is. He
we all do.
Yep.
Besides Dash, who has a weird kink for them.
Yeah, because apparently I'm a closeted Madrid fan, allegedly.
I can't because I'm the closeted Seville fan, so
I can't stand. I don't really care for Real Madrid.
Yeah, I've lost. I don't want to say necessarily the club, maybe the club a bit this past week, but just what you've heard from the players, how they're just a bunch of children bitches. I don't know. It's just it's a very bad look, and now the fans are they're telling the club to sell Vinicius because his performance was shit and like, get rid of him. It's just completely toxic there right now, and I would not want to be a Real fan.
It is, but it's they did that themselves, man. I don't feel any sympathy, dude. I just hope Real and Barca both burn into ash.
Yep. Crash and burn that.
Both are unlikable, man. Barca because they are dumb and Real because they are entitled.
I would say more so that Barcelona folks just whine and cry for like 20 minutes.
Real fans don't. You think they don't?
No, I'm not saying that they don't. Barcelona fans irritate me the most because
both of them are bad.
Oh, they're bad. Both of them are bad, but
they're the only ones that comment.
Dash, it's like comparing Man United fans and Arsenal fans. Both are.
They both suck.
Both suck.
Like
any big clubs fans are. I mean, our fans can be hit and miss, right?
Yeah, that's also true. But no, it's just because like I was playing on Tuesday night, and this guy, clear Barca fan, wearing a Barca jersey, was crying about a handball in a pickup game. I'm like, bro, nobody fucking cares. Like, it was gonna be a goal. Like, It's like for me, I just found it poetic justice. The dude was wearing a fucking Barcelona jersey and whining about a pickup game. Jesus Christ.
He learns from the best, right?
Next topic, Dave.
Dougie.
Does they shade Barca more than Dusan?
That's actually a very good question. If Dusan went to Barcelona, my hatred cycle would be complete.
What's the chatter on?
I told you guys what's gonna happen to Huysen there. And
I've like the negative talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you'll still have guys like Eddie saying that he's a world-class defender and we should have kept him, but okay.
He has world-class potential.
Yeah, he's got potential.
But let's stay at potential.
He's not actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind the kid. He's a very certain defender.
I don't mind him. Go ahead, Dave.
No, because we are at that topic, right? Let's just a minute talk about Huysen. Look, I feel for him just a little bit because he is that young. He plays for a team that doesn't help him whatsoever defensively. They're easy to play through. They don't press. They don't play low. But it's on the players. Like Xabi gives them a game plan, and they just don't fucking care. Like the players do what they want. Like as a young, I believe now 20 years old, right? Or 20 years young center back. Like what are you supposed to do? The center back, besides you changes every single game. One game it's Rüdiger, then he's injured. Then it's Militao, then he's injured. Then it's Asensio, who's as well 21 or 22. And then he gets injured or sent off. Like, what are you supposed to do? And I only feel a little bit sympathy because he made that step knowingly. And if he didn't know, that's also on his part or on his agent or family or whoever told him to do that. He went there way too early.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm not saying he's not gonna reach his promise. Like he is a very promising and, in my opinion, has world-class potential. But that's about it, man. You have to pay out.
Yeah, again, it was just he moved too quick, and that's what it is. Like I don't have any issue to Huysen at all. I mean, he was given the opportunities. Had in my opinion, I think he was covered at Bournemouth, and he was made to be better than what he was. And that's where it was. And then again, for me, it was just having to listen to Juve fans cry wolf and flip the whole fucking lid saying that we lost a world-class defender and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you guys realize that Huysen effectively is on the Delit trajectory in a sense, where either, he goes and becomes a good defender or he becomes another Delit.
Well, I need Primo here right now to tell us all that there are no good defenders anymore.
And that's also a fair assessment.
And speaking of which, we were on his channel on Monday. It was released Tuesday, the video, the midterm report card. So if you haven't caught it,
3 hours long.
Oh, the actual recording was like 2. We talked past the recording as well for like 3 hours. Yeah, it was like 2 hours and 15 minutes. But the mid-season report card, Primo_Calcio. Do that at YouTube, and yeah, or you'll see it. I put posts everywhere, so if you haven't seen it.
Is my camera lagging the whole time?
Okay. Yeah, but I just admire you, anyways. Regardless, even with the lag, you still make it look good.
I thought you were just a stone cold badass.
Okay, Douglas Luiz. How do you want to lay this, Canadian Dave?
All this, I guess, can be a question. So he's likely not going to be redeemed. That's the word on the street.
Sell Locatelli, keep Douglas Luiz. Done.
Oh, Jesus. Locatelli is on the up and up in the Juve ranks. It's going to be a tough one.
He's easy to make a profit off of.
We have both?
No, you don't need him.
What does Dave think?
I am convinced that Spalletti could fix Douglas Luiz, and we could just get rid of Locatelli because I don't think he offers anything more than what Douglas Luiz could offer if he's actually fully fit and capable. Mm-hmm. Am I wrong, Jimmy Dave?
I don't know if you're wrong, but
I think that Luis is honestly technically 10 times the player that Locatelli is. Like I always say, Locatelli is the more defensive assuring player because he keeps everything clean in front of your defenders. But if you want to turn into a somewhat modern style team, you need a 6 or a deep lying playmaker that, yeah, you sacrifice a bit maybe of that defensive solidity. But if you get some center backs next to Bremer that actually are very good, or one at least, then you can get away with it. But you sacrifice then Locatelli and his defensive work for a deep lying playmaker that you already have on your books anyways. If he happens to return, and you don't need to spend more money on that, and it will help us in the build-up game, in my opinion, immensely. It's just on Spalletti to implement him, and honestly to see what his fitness level is. Because he doesn't play a lot at Forest, but I don't know if it's the same issues like with us, or whether it's just simply them not giving him playing time because they don't want him at the team. So I can't tell you that for sure.
I'm looking at his numbers. I guess I can bring them up. I mean, not horrible, but not great, but not having a great season either.
Yeah.
I believe Spalletti seems to be the manager that can really unlock people.
Yep.
I mean, those are all right numbers. I mean, doesn't do anything defensively, really, it looks like, but he's a passer. He can do it. But to get rid of Locatelli, I think you would have to look at the situation at the end of the year. I would love, and I've said this, that I wouldn't mind having Dougie back to see what he can do, especially now under Spalletti. But perhaps there's an opening because the Weston McKennie situation. Tell me, is $5 million too much for him?
I thought it was 4.
That's what he was offered. He wants 5. I don't know. What do you think? Did he take 4, or does he? Because he can go to MLS. People want him. People love this guy. Do we give him the 5? What do we do?
It's actually a good question.
5 is a bit high in my opinion.
A bit high, yeah. But he's
if
a
we
warrior.
do it, damn. Look, we are talking again about a million of difference because I would be totally okay with 4. So honestly, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it at 5. Come on,
Yeah.
let's fuck it.
Yeah, for another 3 years.
Dude, honestly, just for the January he gave us so far, like he deserves the award, man.
He does everything. I mean, we did a whole video on him because of how
Yeah.
practical he is, and how he,
Yeah.
even as like a Swiss Army knife, he still puts up decent numbers, and he fucking keeps on scoring, man.
And now he even scores way more. Like, damn. Yeah, the brother changed, man.
Should have had a brace, but one of them was an own goal.
Yeah, I hate own goals. That one definitely. I would have given it to him.
That to me was so weird for an own goal.
I guess technically it was. I still didn't like it. We don't have to, whatever. Fighting over what Serie A referees dictate is stupid. Let's not do this.
It's not the referee who determines who scored.
No, or what? It's the officiating, whatever up there, the people.
Yeah.
The Federacy, let's just say, in general. Douglas Luiz, let's look at his injury that was asked there by Liz. Is he injured all the time? Where are your... Why can't I see it? There's a way. Injury history. Okay, sorry for the delay. So 8 days and 4 days so far this year. Forced. Or games missed. My bad. That's 37 and then 22 days. October and December. So I mean, not great. And then yes, he was injured. You can see he's. Let me explode that up for you. I mean, he's injured, but it's not the most horrible injury record. But yeah, not great.
Oh,
That's
it went bad with us. Like before that, he was honestly, he was a tank, man.
Yeah, Something happened. He's Brazilian. He just got soft. I don't know what it is. Trump saying an MLS team would still sign Big Mac. Yes, they would. If he doesn't justify $5 million salary. So here's the thing: there's some rich teams in the MLS, and they have 2 designated players spots where they can just like throw.
Yeah, they
money
could
at
throw
it.
insane amounts of money at him.
So they usually use that for like a non-American. I don't know if they would have to in this case. But yeah, he's got suitors in Europe and in the MLS. He can go, and he does kind of want to go back to America. He has said that he is very American, and as great as Italy is, and Torino was a great city to live in. And he probably wouldn't mind going back to Texas or something, go back home. But yeah, as Jeff said, Mac needs to stay in Europe. He's better than that. I do agree, especially the way he's playing. Playing for that's the thing. You can go home. I can understand it, but to play in the Champions League, I know what I'm taking.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we almost did a video on this tonight instead of doing a live show, but things didn't work out. And it looks like things are a bit on hold, but Oscar Mingueza. This one, yeah, we were getting excited yesterday over it, weren't we?
Yeah.
Now, Dave, you've watched him, you said fair bit. What do we get with this guy?
Look, the question is, how deep do we want to go into it? Do we want to keep some information for ourselves if something would happen for a video?
Yeah.
Or
Don't
Yeah.
go too deep. Just touch the surface.
All right. So the young man, because he's was he 25, 26 now?
Yeah, I'll
think
double
so.
check that.
Started as a very young player at La Masia. And he started out as a center back and got injured, unfortunately, quite a few times. And then they sent him on loan a few times, and he returned, sent him on loan again. And then teams figured out that they can do with him what we kind of did with Kalulu. Because he's the same size as Kalulu, he has the same strengths. And honestly, he is basically the same player. He just plays on both flanks or both sides of the field.
And actually, I did do that. So I'm on FotMob. We'll go over score in a second. But 26 years old, 184 centimeters. Just to note, left, anywhere on the left, anywhere on the right.
Yes.
Spanish McKennie.
Essentially, he's a Spanish McKennie.
And what he is very good at, it's like on the ball, and that is the quality I so desperately want in this team. Someone that is sure on the ball. And if there's something you can expect from a La Masia graduate, whatever position he plays, even if he's goalkeeper, he is sure with the ball at his feet. And that's a quality I love. I can't tell you 100% about his defensive solidity these days because I have to be that honest. I don't watch as much setup, like not every single game of theirs, but when they only when they play like the bigger teams, I watch him. But a guy that is in the top 7 percentile, top 5 leagues in touches at the position he plays is incredible. Created chances even for someone that is a learned center back, and I know it's not the best numbers, but 26 percentile and touches. Like defensive actions, don't expect a lot there because he plays pretty far.
He doesn't do defense. If you look at these charts, like this one on the screen, he doesn't defense once.
Yeah, but his offensive output is very good. Like that's what I said. Like he is very similar to Kalulu in his playing style, honestly.
So I have compared them. So the blue is who we're comparing him to. Green is Mingueza. So this is Kalulu. So as you can see, like he's got a lot of creativity. That's a huge thing. Attack is, decent for a midfielder, defender, technicality, but then really bad defense and this tactics. So I just because we compared him to McKennie.
Yeah, you're right. That's
McKennie
that's even more fitting. You're right.
It's more fitting, but even then, McKennie, this just goes back to like why we got to pay the guy. He's got a big old square here. Like he can do it all, right? So McKennie still outperforms him. Where he's gonna win? Wait for it. Joao Mario, but even Joao Mario, and this is what's alarming. Even Joao Mario has better defensive numbers.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, like on the ball, he is better than all of them. A tiny bit, but he's better than all of them.
So now I'm gonna go to FBref real quickly here. Mingueza. I put a Q in there somehow. Now, if you've watched our other videos, you would know this. You would have seen this. Progressive passes received, 97% versus midfielders. Versus fullbacks, it's lower at 80. But when I put in boot minors, spell it right. When you put him into the center back, 99%. And Lloyd Kelly, his first name, very similar, 93%.
Yep.
I think Spalletti's got a thing. Like this is a very specific profile, essentially, is what I'm saying, for a very specific role.
Yep. Honestly, it's quite easy to explain. Like he wants his defenders to be players that are intelligent enough to understand where they position themselves up front on the pitch. So, and the better they understand that, the more room they open. Progressive passes received is a very nice stat, honestly, to understand the IQ of a player, because with that, okay, he is making intelligent runs into space. He opens room up. He maybe spreads basically sorry. You have the attacking pressure from your opponent's team, basically. And he positions himself either behind the first press or even behind the midfield line that is pressing. So if you have a defender that is good on the ball, which in our case is Locatelli, basically. Yeah, honestly, that is just a small diagonal pass into some space for a player that opened himself, and we are asking ourselves why Locatelli's passing stats are that incredible, because it's these diagonal passes that are not reaching a lot of room, but it's still progressive pass because it is a forward pass, but it's technically a diagonal pass. But yeah, that is honestly both help each other out. Like the defender that is winning room and receives the pass from Locatelli, and Locatelli that sees player passes to player, inflates his passing stats as well. Like both of them are helping each other, by the way.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So the one big thing is you would have to essentially sell Mario, make this happen.
Yep.
Now the money isn't bad. His contract's up in June. He's worth around 14. They're looking at maybe a $5 million deal, but then, I mean, Celta's doing really good this year, and I mean, why? They don't need to sell this guy, and they have a 50% resale. They got to pay to Barcelona.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, why would they do it when Barcelona or Real Madrid are gonna pay him a shit ton of money for him in a year or two?
The only thing is, you can't let the contract run out. If you do that, he will sign for a better positioned team, most likely as well in La Liga, because he's a player fit perfectly to their style.
Yeah.
So I think that he moves some. I don't know, maybe to Villarreal or one of the bit upper tier teams, but maybe not in Atletico, Real, or Barcelona.
He doesn't leave La Liga. I don't see him leaving La Liga. Because when is there an instance where there's a La Liga player that's in their prime or doing very well that goes to Serie A if it's not Real Madrid loaning someone to Como for them to develop?
Morata.
That was like 10 years ago. Like 10 or 12 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, not a great example. Not a current example, anyways. Okay, we can touch on this from Jeff. I don't want to spend too much on it. The Mateta rumors from Crystal, mainly because that is purely a summer idea. Again, it'd be contract running out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We lose Dusan. Who knows what else happens in our striker department? He's a profile. Sure. I mean, he's decent. We thought Openda was decent too, though. You don't know.
Yeah, you can't do anything until Openda and Yildiz get sorted.
The thing is, Mateta played in the Bundesliga for a while at Mainz, I believe it was, and he really wasn't good there, and then moved to Crystal Palace. I don't know, maybe he had a stop somewhere else in between that. But he started at Mainz, wasn't great there, and then moved to Crystal Palace, where he was very good. But he had for one of the seasons Michael Olise, who is, in my opinion, the best right winger in the world right now. And on the left, Ebre Chiesa, who is at Arsenal now, kind of warming the bench. But yeah, Arsenal is a stacked team. But two players with great output, with offensive vision that he was able to play off of. So I don't know if there's a huge amount of money involved. I don't know if he fits the purpose, but if you don't invest too much into it, then why not take a shot at it? Depends on the money again.
A lot of it depends on the money. So let's kind of wrap up this market in the sense that we don't have any hard sales essentially that are coming. We might get lucky, like we said, Joao Mario. Arthur would be huge. If the dominoes fall, maybe something happens. But all the rumors that I have seen have been more because this is what's more exciting, is being more the purchases. And as we've kind of debunked a little bit, you can't make those purchases until there's the sales. There's nothing for Joao Mario. What do you get with a Ruhi loan? Nothing. What do you get with a Felipe loan? Nothing. You're literally hoping that something happens with a Brazilian in England or Brazilian in Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Brazil or England, and it. That's your option. If something happens there, maybe we can open up another discussion and be like, all right, we have money. Something's gonna happen now. But unfortunately, this isn't in our hands. So on that note,
why do I always forget that Kostic is on the team?
Because you're one of those guys that just hates Serbians, like from the ultra.
Whoa.
I don't. Well, they're out there. They're out there. Apparently, was it Napoli? Napoli fans, not our fans, but I mean, our Serbians get a lot of shit on. I'm not trying to make.
I get that, but you got to be careful. You got Albanians in the chat and on stream.
I'm not trying to piss off my Balkan friends here, but like there's hate thrown out at those guys.
I do. I love all the Balkan guys, man. The Balkan is chill, man.
I love all their women.
That's a nice translation. Thank you.
Too bad they didn't love you back.
Fuck off.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. I always go through the squad list, and I don't know. I always find him, and I'm kind of surprised that he's here.
Yeah, I mean he's filling a role.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's it. He's just we got him back, so he's gonna fill that hole. He's neither here nor there. He's just doing a job. A big deal. But no, he has nothing to do with our transfer market either. So
yeah. Every time I think about the left side, I only think of Cambiaso and Cabal, and I kind of always forget him.
Yeah, Kostic is good to come in against like a Sassuolo, let's say, in the 70th minute, which he does. So that's what he's there for.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the question I was trying to pose then to you guys and to the chat is, do we need to do anything this January? Because January is like the patch up the holes. Do we just sit here with our arms crossed and watch the show? Do we need to do anything?
Not necessarily. Um, I'd I always repeat it. I'd love a defender and I'd love a midfielder, but I don't know from which money, so I know I'm not getting that. So it's my expectations are kind of low, and I'm okay with that. Like those are luxuries that I want, and we don't have the money for luxuries right now. So I came to terms with that, and it's all good. But overall, no, I don't think we don't need to panic buy. We don't need to make panic loans, in my opinion. Um, I don't know. Is there a possibility to get a striker or whatever on loan from anywhere? Like maybe just to get someone behind David, so Panda can be the vice Yildiz again, not being responsible for both positions is essentially. Maybe that. Maybe some striker on loan. I don't know. But honestly, that's about it right now. That would be realistic.
Yeah, I
Or
think
that there are no other realistic needs right now that need to be addressed.
no, I'm with you there. It's either a striker or a right winger. I think that's the only thing that you would need, or a multi winger.
Yeah,
So
I understand wanting to get a fullback, trying to move into a back four.
But
But-
it's not worth it.
No, I don't think anything's worth it right now because January everything's inflated.
Yeah.
It seems to be working. So, and I know Dash, you kind of missed this, but we are very much in our current form on trajectory to fight for second place. And maybe a first place if things fall our way, but the trajectory right now is good. And it's proof. And I know we've been yelling about this for years. We don't need those luxury players. We don't need our Dybalas or our Ronaldos or anything. We need to go back to what our roots were. And I'm waiting again for Primo to like wave the Italian flag on this one. We just need like some blue collar, hard working dudes, verbally Italian, sure, whatever. Yeah, but just blue collar, hard working dudes with the coach that gets these guys working. And I think we got it. So I don't think we got to do a goddamn thing.
I would still take Dybala right now, man.
I mean, as a
But we
false
can't
nine,
afford the luxury.
I know. I just in a perfect world.
in a German world, as he would say it.
In a German world.
In the perfect German word. They tried that once.
Yeah,
I know.
There's
they
one more thing I wanted to ask you guys, because this is a player that we talked about for a number of years as well. Lorenzo Pellegrini. What do you think of him right now?
Oh yeah.
Another 10, injured often.
Yeah.
Contract running out in June.
I've always liked him, but he's
kick the tires.
I did too.
Kick the tires.
Is he past his prime? Like that's kind of the question. Is like, is he done?
Was his main play style speed? No, you're good then.
I think he could be a decent depth. Like everything, what are the numbers? But I mean, all things considered, I would look at him. Why not? That guy can launch balls from like 50 yards out, man. I'll take him. I don't care.
Yildiz, Pellegrini, Zagrova is your front three, and then whatever you have up top.
No, you're right, Trem. Like I think he is washed as well. Like not his playing style. I think on the pitch when he's fit and everything, he still can be effective. But he's not moving anymore. He has literally no dynamism left.
Because
he's still
sucked his soul.
And man, he's injured a lot, unfortunately. Yeah. But otherwise, I love him as a profile. Like he's a very good player.
Let's just hypothetically throw a number out and say he comes free transfer, because it is a free transfer. It's looking like, is it?
Yeah.
So free transfer, and maybe he takes like $1 million a year salary.
He's earning 7.4 right now.
$1 million?
Yeah, because if he's past his prime, he's washed, and he just wants to go to a team that's going to win and it's going to respect him because he's not getting that right now. Let's just say if it was something like that, I would pick it up. But if he's going to ask for 5-6 million, no, too much.
Yeah, he's earning 7.4 right now gross. That's about 4 mil per year net. Can you do that for Like, would he be willing to take 5?
That's too
Max?
much for how much you
That's
can
too
produce.
much. Yeah. That's too much. Yeah.
Breaking news: Paramount Plus has increased the cost of their subscription from $12 a month to $14 a month because they need to pay Marco Messia's terrible fucking salary.
Too bad they haven't increased their production quality.
I know. I still
Oh
have to
boy.
listen to Tony Romo for CBS games. Thanks, Paramount.
Well, it sucks to be in America.
Yeah.
Well, for that, I don't know. You guys have your thing. But anyways, I mean that's it. We waffled on for almost half an hour on just Chiesa, and then half an hour on all the other assholes that we're not going to get. So that about wraps it up. Did you guys have any other little tidbits to throw in?
Does someone want to watch football on Saturday night?
Well, who's playing?
The 49ers versus Seahawks, 2 a.m. my time. So
We have a
that
game.
would
We have
be.
a buddy game on Saturday.
Oh, I know, but it is at night. It is
Your
like a
night
couple
and
of
my
hours
night was
after. Sorry,
times. I
my
don't-
night. It's my night time. 2 a.m. for me. Sorry.
Okay, because otherwise the game is it a
So for me,
2:45
it
game?
would be Sunday morning, basically.
You're nuts. We're playing 2:45, the 2:45 game. So
I mean, I could hate watch the Rams with you if you'd want on Sunday.
That would be decent as well. No 49ers versus Seahawks for you.
I mean, I'll watch it. I just don't want to keep you up for it because by the time
I'm
done,
staying awake anyways. That's why
Just
I'm
stay
asking if
all right,
you
well,
wanna.
we'll discuss this. We'll discuss this offline. We don't need to borrow them
I don't
with
know.
it.
Maybe Jeff is saying, "Hey, come on, let's do a watch party. I'm gonna be there as well." That's what I was hoping for.
No, well,
Shut
the
up
Eagles
with your
aren't flying
Eagles,
anymore.
I
No, well,
broke
I mean,
things
get
are
in the
always
chat.
broken.
am flying through as the ball flew through AJ Brown's
Through
hand.
AJ Brown's head.
Oh man. But no, if you guys want us to do
If
this,
I
shit, let us
see
know.
another, if I see another tweet from that motherfucker,
Give me the ball in the clutch. I'm him. I'll handle it.
oh,
AJ Brown, the Dusan Vlahovic of the NFL. Literally.
oh man.
So there's the 8 teams left. We're
Yep.
at 4. 8.
Yep.
Yeah, we're at 8. Yeah, we'll do some football. Do we
Hey,
do
the
the Super
bad
Bowl?
teams, the bad teams are out now.
Do we do the Super Bowl just so I can walk
No,
away?
no, they're not. The Rams are still
The
in.
Super Bowl I'm watching with family.
Oh yeah, you do that. Weird
Yeah.
German family that watches the Super Bowl.
Yeah, sorry.
So-
There's the Rams and the Bills are still in it. So sorry. We still have 2 bad teams in it.
The Rams aren't a bad team.
Yes, they are.
You hate them, but they aren't a bad team, man.
No, they have no defense. They should have lost to Carolina.
But they have an incredible offense.
They still should have lost to Carolina.
No, they should have, but it's still Matt Stafford against Carolina.
Yeah, screw Matt Stafford. He's losing in Chicago.
Yeah,
honestly, for me, Chicago, I think is the better team.
there's something about Chicago. I just don't want them to win. I don't even know why. It's just maybe I just don't like Chicago. I've never been there. I've been stuck in their airport. Maybe that's why I don't like it.
You could say Canadian Dave's O'Hare of the Bears.
Yeah, I had to sleep in O'Hare.
It doesn't matter. The Seahawks are going all the way from the NFC. It's going to be Seahawks and Texans.
Ooh, you think the Houston defense will prevail, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. Did you see how they made Aaron Rodgers look like a bitch?
They are incredible, man.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry, like all the Josh Allen sympathizers of the world, he's not beating Houston. I would be shocked if he beats the Texans.
He's not. Honestly, I kind of want him to win to finally win a Super Bowl because honestly, I think he's a very likable character and honestly,
and has a hot wife.
Dude, he has the hottest wife in the world, man. And I don't want him to go out without the Super Bowl. And honestly, if he doesn't do it this year, when will he?
Never. He's not gonna do it.
And yeah. So I'm kind of rooting for him a little bit now, but let's see.
I don't know how they're gonna beat hold on, let me see the bracket before I sound like an idiot.
The Broncos.
Yeah, I don't know how he beats the Broncos.
Superman modes.
Yeah, but that Patriots-Texans game is going to be a good game. Sunday's got the best games. Texans, Patriots, Rams, Bears.
Honestly, I think all the games will be. Honestly, the Rams Bears game will be kind of boring, I think.
Well, with how the season has gone, I mean,
I think
anything
it'll be a
could
shootout.
happen, right? Like it's been a messed up season, so it could all be good.
It's all right. Don't worry. My Lions will be back next year.
I think you will actually.
Yeah, if we get Mike McDaniels as offensive
Oh
coordinator.
my God, could you see Matt LaFleur moving like in division?
Well, I'm still
No,
looking for a
no.
reason to visit Detroit, so well, maybe one of their sports
You-
teams.
you- well, Juve sponsored by them, so there's your reason.
Maybe the Red Wings will do something. They are doing something, so we'll see.
Yeah, I will forever cringe if I see somebody do like a Juve content creator do a Detroit video trying to talk about Detroit where I'm like, you guys are goofballs.
Why don't you do it?
Why would I? Juve, you want to pay me for it?
Oh, you're saying
Right.
if like Juve proper did it.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like if Beppe went down to Detroit and tried to be like tour guide.
Bro, if Beppe went down to Detroit, he would get shanked.
He might actually.
He would 100% get shanked. And that's not even me being an asshole. Like, bro,
it is.
we're a different kind of breed here, bro. Like, could you imagine him trying to do the stuff that he does? And no, I'm not trying to.
Oh,
be
like
a
if he was actually doing the whole dancing around in public.
yeah, if he was doing the whole dance and prance and stuff like that, like,
Oh.
bro.
No, but we're not in front of Mom Spaghetti.
Oh my lord, I could imagine him like him going to Greektown and doing that. He would get whopped.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Florida, yes, Jeff. Florida is worse, but if you go to Miami, that kind of stuff is accepted, and that is where he went.
It's not just what's accepted; it's happening all
Yeah,
over.
it's standard. But no, I mean, like, for example, going to Detroit, like Detroiters are the kind of people where it's just like, yo, be quiet, stay in your lane, mind your business. You go over there being all like, and this, and be like, who's you? What you doing here? Especially if you're not from around there. Oh, they don't. That's the thing about Detroit is like they treat their own with respect, but if you're an outsider and you act in a fool, they're gonna check you hard. I'm pretty sure that's why Juve don't do events in Detroit. They've seen the stereotypes. And it's not even like me saying like, oh, it's crime and all that other shit. It's just like Detroit's like their own little thing where it's just like Detroiters hate people from the suburbs because they're annoying. So could you imagine someone from Europe coming in there and acting a fool?
Is that visit the Detroit thing long term, or was it just for this season?
For the visit Detroit, I think it's like 2 seasons, 2 or 3
I think it's a
seasons.
2-year deal.
Ooh, not exciting, but I take it.
They should.
So, don't get me wrong, the city's great. Like it's fun to hang out in. It's fun to do stuff in.
I just think it's a weird slogan on a
Oh, it is.
European team's football.
It is. Oh, absolutely.
I don't have anything against the city of Detroit.
I've talked with some of the marketing folk behind that, and I was just kind of like, really visit Detroit, and they're like, that's kind of what I. Because their office is close to my office down there, and I was just walking one day and I saw it. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a peek and see. And then
I mean, what profit are they generating from that?
There's not much. They're not. It's the idea is they're trying to make Detroit kind of like I don't want to say a hipster city, but they want to bring in visitors to come see like the downtown sector.
Yeah.
And it's great, right? Like the downtown, especially during the holidays, like everything that we set up in the downtown quarter is awesome, like the events and the activities and stuff like that. But the problem with Detroit is like Detroit's like old school blue collar. And like, for example, Primo is a prime example because Primo's from the region and you can tell how Primo is, right? And there's even like, for example, myself, where it's not like we're elitists, but like, for example, I've been working in the city for over a decade. So like, it's kind of like, embedded in me, like the culture of the city. And it's like we go in there, we do our business, we go home, and we chill. Like there's no super extravagant stuff or super flashy stuff, and like nothing pisses off a Detroiter than someone that's like super extra about it, because we're just kind of like, yo, mind your business, stay your business, and go home. Like that's it. So that's why I'm saying it. And again, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like if you're coming out and you're bringing in too much energy, a Detroiter will look at you and be like, nah, bruh, like nah, stay your lane, like chill.
I can see that. I've never actually been to Detroit. I've been to Michigan, but knowing like a blue collar city, because I guess similar to Edmonton. I lived in Edmonton. Very blue
So
collar.
we Detroit folk know how to like, or especially when it comes to the sports scene, are like super passionate. Like if you've seen, I don't know if you guys have seen the NFL draft when they did it in Detroit, like we broke the record for most people in the draft.
Yep.
And that's because like, again, like it's mostly Detroit folk. Like it's not people from other spots. Because like I Show Speed and Sketch and all those influencers came in here and did all that shit.
Wasn't the Detroit one the first one after COVID, after the weird one that Goodell did in his office?
No, Detroit was not last year, but the previous year before.
Okay.
So it was the season that we went to the NFC. It was the season that the Lions went to the NFC title game. That's when they did it.
Gotcha.
But no, it was packed. And then like, for example, you had the influencers like I Show Speed and Sketch, and like nobody gave a fuck. Like nobody cared for them. Like you want to get Detroit to turn up, you just have Eminem show up on stage and the entire city just goes electric. But but yeah, man, like buffs, heffa, like those terms, those are Detroit terms. So like when you hear someone say, yo, you got the buffs out, like that's a Detroit term. Or when someone calls you a heifer, from Detroit. Cody Rhodes' wife is from Detroit.
I've heard heifer before. That just means you're fat.
Yeah, but it originated from the D.
Who told you it's open night, Mike, bitch?
Yep.
I'm gonna look. I'm fact checking that. Where did the heifer? Because it's a farming term.
Yeah, it's for a fat cow.
Yeah.
But you got to look for the slang.
It's Old English, man. It's before
Detroit. Old English D.
I don't believe you. Yes, it doesn't come from Detroit.
It's literally, they call Detroit the Old English D. Like their logo is the Old English D.
I'm not buying it. What do you want me to say? I'm just not buying
it. That's your Toronto. That's your inner Toronto just talking to you.
No, we're Hogtown because we just had a bunch of smelly pigs. But whatever, fuck it. I'll visit Detroit. I just want to see where all the shitty cars are made.
They're not made there.
No, not anymore. Right.
They're made in, there's like different parts across the state. Yeah, there's like stamping. There's like, I don't think there's like, besides the GM Hamtramck plant, and that's technically Hamtramck, which is a small little city that's encompassed by Detroit. Like it's a little, like legit little island that's around the entire city, or the entire city surrounds this like little island of ordnance or shenanigans, as you want to call it. That's the only plant that's in the city, to my knowledge. Everything else is in the suburbs.
Well, I'm going to go live my best suburban life then, I think. That means I'm going to have to go outside and plow more snow. That's what I'm getting at. So
poor guy, man.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but
it's all right. Dave will get jacked.
No, yeah, it's easy to get jacked when your back doesn't work afterwards.
I'm telling you.
All right, guys. Well, that was the mid transfer market. Less exciting than maybe we probably hope, but that's it, man. This is the team.
Say nothing's happening for another 2 weeks, folks. Just being honest with y'all.
But that's kind of a good thing too, though. Like I'm not trying to be negative about it. Like it's positive that we're not freaking out.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
As most folks would say, we good.
Good, bro. Yeah. All right.
So like and subscribe, check on your friends, and drink plenty of water.
Was that because we talked about Chicago?
No.
Fuck you. All right.
But there's another reason why you hate Chicago.
That's mostly what it is. All right. I'll see everyone on Saturday for the watch along. Thank you everyone for joining, and yeah, like and subscribe.